Hey everybody, here's a little weather update for you. We're going to be talking about a change in the weather pattern once we get into the end of this week and the upcoming weekend. It's a change that probably you're going to like. Of course, it gets us into the holiday weekend. And we'll look at a little bit longer term. We're also going to look about whether or not we might see some severe storms with this transition in the weather pattern. So we're going to start out by looking at the futurecast over the next 48 hours. We've got a few scattered storms out there as we're recording this. It's about 7:30 or so here Eastern time on Monday, June 28th. I'm just going to let this kind of roll through. We'll see those storms kind of fizzle away tonight. Then we'll see a few fire up again during especially the heat of the day tomorrow, as you see Tuesday. And then as we get into Wednesday, a front moves in, and that may give us a little line of some showers and storms moving into the area, and some of those linger into Thursday. So we really have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with some rain chances. After that, it looks like the pattern is going to break down and change, and we'll talk about that here in a second. I also wanted to show you this. I talk about sometimes I throw some questions up on my social media pages. I'm easy to find on Twitter and on Facebook. The one I have up there now is how many Category 5 hurricanes have hit the United States? 0, 3, 4, or 7? We actually have a tropical storm named Danny off the South Carolina coast right now that's going to move on shore. It's mostly a rain-producing system, not a whole lot of wind with it. But anyway, if you get a chance, go up and you can let me know what you think, and we'll talk about the results of that coming up tomorrow. Okay, let's look long term now. And there will be a change coming up. This is going to be the map for Thursday morning. Here comes the front from the north. So again, we have a little front moving through Wednesday into Thursday. And now this is important because this is now on Friday. And by Friday, the front drops down into Kentucky. High pressure moves in across the Great Lakes. And this means cooler, less humid air and dry air moves into this part of the United States. This is the map for Saturday. Look at that. High pressure pushing that front off to the southeast of here, giving us some nice weather. This is Sunday, the actual holiday, 4th of July. Right now it looks like a really nice day. It looks like some lower pressures as far as the lower temperatures, that is, and lower humidity levels, making it feel pretty good. And then this is the map for Monday, because a lot of you may have Monday off. It's the observed holiday. We start to get a little bit on the backside of the high, so I think we'll start to warm back up some. It becomes a bit more humid, but that high pressure and the timing on it may be very good for us as we get into the holiday weekend. So let's talk about the rainfall with that front. This map here, these are going to be 24-hour rainfall totals. This now is from 7 p.m. on Tuesday to 7 p.m. on Wednesday. So this is Tuesday during Tuesday night. Now we're getting into, this is 7 p. Wednesday to 7 p. Thursday. And this is why I really think probably Wednesday into Thursday is going to be our highest probability of better rain in the area. This now is 7 p. Thursday to 7 p. Friday. So now the rain starts to move south. This is now 7 p.m. on Friday to 7 p.m. on Saturday, pretty much pushing everything south of the area. Here's 7 p.m. on Saturday to 7 p.m. on Sunday. I mean, one of the models wants to hold back a little bit of moisture near us, as you see, but the thinking right now is we're probably looking at the drier weather pattern and the deeper moisture is pushed south. This is now 7 p. Sunday to 7 p. Monday, which would be the actual observed holiday next Monday. And again, it shoves most of that rain to the south. So we ought to be looking at a change with the front going south and some better weather moving in. So you may have the question about severe weather. The odds are not great that we'll have a whole lot. We're going to look at some of the numbers. This is all going to be off what's called the NAM 3-kilometer model. And this is projected for 7 p.m. on Tuesday. This is when our thing called the CAPE, which is basically storm energy, will peak. And the numbers are pretty high. I mean, there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere. This is the same thing. This is a little bit earlier, though, on Wednesday, late morning, pushing the noon hour or so. And I mean, you have some pretty good storm energy. However, a lot of the other things are not coming into play. This is what we would call, basically this is going to be tracking rotating updrafts, rotating storms. And again, more northwest of this area, almost nothing here. This one is called the supercell composite. Again, where would we have those storms that may have some rotation? Those have a better chance of severe weather. Not really here. This is a parameter called the significant tornado parameter. Again, not much in this area. We just don't have a whole lot of basically wind shear. You need the wind to change direction as you go higher in the atmosphere and that helps to rotate these storms. And we just don't have a lot of that. We got storm energy, we have some of the other components, but we don't have the shear is really kind of missing for the most part. So when you look at the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for severe weather, this is now overnight into Tuesday morning. Northwest of here is on the very, very low end, what we call marginal. This is now Tuesday all the way to Wednesday, and this is also on the very low end or marginal, and it's again mostly just north of this area. So the odds of severe weather are fairly small with the change in the pattern, it looks like, but we can't rule out there could be some isolated strong to severe storms. I mean, we do have a lot of energy in the atmosphere. So what we're looking at now, this is going to be the outlook as we get into Sunday evening. So this is when, you know, maybe some fireworks are going off, things like that. This is the European model, and it pretty much shows completely dry. It shoves the front way down to the south of this area. This is the GFS model. This one's interesting because it has a little area of low pressure over in Ohio and West Virginia. That could keep a few showers maybe near this area, but right now it looks like those are going to stay off to the east. And then this would be the Canadian model, also kind of showing the same thing, keeping most of that moisture away from here. So we really are thinking we're going to stay dry as we head for the holiday weekend. So our forecast pans out like this. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we see those scattered showers and storms in the area. The front should pass south of here, and not only is it going to cool off, it looks like the humidity levels will come down. So it's going to feel more comfortable as we head for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even the observed holiday Monday, although it will warm back up some on Monday at about 87 degrees. So really it looks like good timing on some good weather for the weekend. And then we'll end with the long-term 8 to 14 day forecast for temperature. After we cool down some this weekend, longer term though, after we get through the holiday, it does look to warm back up. So this is July 6th to the 12th. We are looking at temperatures getting back a little bit above normal. And as far as precipitation, probably getting back into an active pattern there with some above normal precipitation as well. So it does look like once we get through the holiday, we'll be looking at warming back up some and a little bit more active with precipitation. But right now, looking like the trend could be for some pretty good weather once we head for the upcoming holiday weekend.